What's going on? How you doing? My name is Tim Morosky, the owner of Mabus Games and the creative director for Antrea Chronicles Online, an upcoming MMORPG. You can catch me on Twitch TV/Mabus Games doing my game dev thing, and this is another tutorial on optimizations, game dev quick and dirty, and today we're going to discuss level stream optimization via level streaming volumes. On our previous tutorial, we had level streaming with triggers, that you can see right here, and using the blueprints. Well, this time we're going to go a different route, and we're going to show you how to create level streaming without using the blueprints at all. So first thing we're going to do is click over on volumes. We're going to move over into here and find our level streaming volume. We're just going to drag one into the scene. Now we want to make sure that this lives inside of the persistent level, which is right here. And we're going to drop this right into place and give it a little bit of scaling. There we go. Drop this right into here. Beautiful. We want to make sure that this encapsulates the entire area that we're going for here. So we're going to start by making this a little bit wider for now. We'll scale it back down when we need to. And move it over a little. There we go. And over here will be just fine. There. So now, when the player ends up inside of this little box, which they can't see in game, then it's going to trigger in a specific level that we tell it to trigger in. So what we're going to do here is look inside. We're going to want everything that's on this first floor. Now this floor happens to be named 711, PF711. There we go. Let's go ahead and hide 706. This might take a moment. There's a lot of objects inside of there. There we go. Now we can see that this guy is ready to go. So we're going to take 711 right here. And we're going to click on this little box right up top. Right there. Summons level details. We're going to click on that. Now we're going to select all the way down to here, 711. We're going to hit this little plus button on the array, and we're going to choose this trigger volume out of the list. Find that, which is level streaming volume 5. Scroll down through here, we select level streaming volume 5, and that's it right there. That's now going to call in level 711. Now to take this a little bit further, there we go, that's good. That should be good. Alright. We're going to have to be coming up through here. Now we're going to hit this staircase, but as soon as we get outside of the staircase, it's no longer going to render this level in, which could be pretty bad, considering we're going to need to see it from over here. So what we'll do now, in addition to this, is we're going to add another level streaming volume. Right through here. And we're going to make it so when the player can stand inside of this room, we should probably take this the full way. There we go. Right about there. Cool, we can back it up a little bit. That should be fine. Yeah, we're good right there. And scale that up. There we go. Basically, if it's inside of this room, we're going to want to be able to see it. So we're going to take that one, go back to our details panel, add another one, just by clicking the plus button, add array elements, and grab volume 6. Now we're going to do another one of these right through here, because as soon as the player comes around the corner, they're going to need to have that on as well. There we go. There we are. So now when the player comes down this staircase, they're going to hit this trigger and turn it back on. Same thing coming around this corner. Back to our details panel. Add an array. Level string volume 7. But that's not quite going to be enough. So when we come around through here, we won't need to see it, so that'll turn it off. But when we come up to here, we're going to need to have that little chunk that we can see on inside of here. So what we're going to do, add another streaming volume right there. Now we can make it a little taller. And we want it to fill this entire gap right through here. There we are. So by the time the player reaches that point, it's going to be on. That should do it. Let's go ahead and check this one. Another volume. Volume 8. Now that's going to cover 711, but each one of these floors that we have here is broken up. So we've got this floor is 711, this floor is 712, this floor is 713. So as we're coming through here, I'm going to want another streaming volume right inside of here, and that's going to cover 712. So let's go ahead and drop one of these inside. There we are. Should be good right there. Actually, it's a little too big. There we go. Alright, so now when the player is inside of this, it's going to turn on level 712. So we'll go back to our summons panel, grab 712 from the list, hit the array, add, volume 9. Close this. Now as we come up the steps, this level is still going to be on. And of course, we're going to want another one of these, which covers the entire floor. Let's actually grab this one. There we go. That should cover both sides. All right, now we're going to add that one. It's good. All right. Just want to double check these things. Otherwise, we could sincerely goof. We don't want to do that. Aw, and we totally just extremely goofed. That's okay. We can fix it. Should have duplicated that instead of being the goofball that I am. There we go. A little wider. There we go. Duplicate that. Scale it out. There we are. Back to our array. Volume 10. Close this. Alright, so now the second floor will be turned on as we come through. As we head up the stairs, we're going to need to have another one of those covering this entire section of the floor. So let's grab this one. There we are. All right, good. So now when we come around the corner here, we're going to have to actually make that bigger. So if we can see right down here, we won't be able to... I have to cover the whole thing. I'll make sure that we don't hide these walls accidentally. So if we're back here, that'll work. I still don't like it. Wow, you're moving real fast today. Go. And keep this inside of here. There we are. And good. Back to our array. Add another volume. Number 11. And close that. Now we're going to need another one of these for the top floor. So we can't see that from anywhere until we get to right here. Which means we're going to grab one of these guys. Let's just create another. Go. Where did I put you? Ah, there you are. Interesting place to land. I want to make sure we get a little bit of overlap right over here. Actually, I want that right there. All right, that's going to be our first one for level 713. Select from the list. And if you don't know how to get to these levels the way I have them, check some of our previous tutorials. Be able to find them here on the page. There we go. That one's going to be level 12. So when we're inside of this stairwell here, as well as right there, we're going to be able to see the next floor up. Of course, we're going to want another one of these inside of here. This one is also going to handle 713. And finally, one more of these, which will simply duplicate this one. Add a final array. 15. And save. Alright, so now what we're going to do is take a test run of the area that we just did. This is in the far upper corner of the project that we've been working on, called the City of Exholis, which lives inside of the world of Antrea Chronicles Online, an upcoming MMORPG, as discussed earlier. You can catch me building more of this on Twitch TV, Monday through Friday. Times to be announced on my Facebook channel. I'll leave all necessary links down in the bottom of the description, as well as what more you can do with this. So here we go, almost done. This does take a moment. Wow, it's office spacing me. Nicely done. Go UE4. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a run of the area. Alright, so this is going to be way in the upper left-hand corner of the city. We're starting way, way out. So at this point, at least you get to take a tour of the area that we've already created. Won't be too difficult to get to. Now inside of here, I missed my own staircase. We've created roughly 713 levels, with a few of them that aren't really in use. Our draw calls are pretty good. Our frame rate is pretty good. We are still missing the city breakdown, which will reduce the number of tries that we have in the scene, therefore reducing render times even further. But that's going to be for a whole different project. We just want to make sure that these 3 levels that we just created are in fact working. So let's run on up. We're almost there. We're getting close anyways. It's up behind that building in the far back. Run across back behind this building. Up this tucked away staircase. Pull a U-turn. Run up past our auction house. Right through here. There we go. There's one of our laggy trouble spots, which will resolve itself after we break the city into pieces. Apparently we're not quite there. So all we have to do is run up this ramp right here, and this is going to get us to the building what we were just working on. Alright, so right inside of here, we're going to see 713 turn on. Or sorry, 711. We need to make that happen earlier. So it does take a little bit of nudging. However, with enough work, we can get everything all taken care of. Wow, where did we go? Locking volumes. Fell through the hole and got stuck. Yeah, look at that. Stuck inside of the staircase. So, this does take some trial and error. It does take a lot of work to actually get it done. But once it's done, it's all gravy, baby. Once again, this has been another amazing adventure in game development. Game dev quick and dirty, level stream optimization. If you have any questions or concerns, hit me up on Twitch. Twitch TV /MabusGames, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.